Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the beautiful Pictou County Wellness Center here in Pictou County, Nova Scotia. My name is Michael Petter. This is the Hockey Nova Scotia 2020 Female Championship Weekend, and today we have for you the Bantam AA Championship game between the Metro West Force Warriors and the team who are basically the hometown team, the Fundy Highland Subway Selects. The Fundy Highland region covers a little bit more than just Pictou County, but most of the girls on this team are indeed Pictou County based. And so there will be a big Pictou County crowd behind this Selects team. Technically, they are the visiting team in this game. They will be wearing their green jerseys. They will defend the net off to your right on your screen for the first and third periods. These two teams met just yesterday evening in the round robin, a game that went all the way to overtime before the Warriors were able to earn the victory in the extra frame with the goal that made it a 2-1 final score in favor of the Metro West Force Warriors. We've had two games already this morning, one on this sheet of ice, one just next door, and in both cases, teams from the Quad Counties region have won provincial championships. In the Adam AA category, it was the Quad Counties West Islanders with their victory over the Cape Breton Blizzard. The Pee Wee AA category, it was the Quad Counties Bulldogs defeating the Metro West Force Thunder. In goal for the Selects, Gabby Arsenault. In goal for the Warriors, Anna Wen Sampson. And we are underway here at the Pictou County Wellness Center. 45 minutes to determine who will be Bantam AA champions for Hockey Nova Scotia 2020. 3 15-minute stop time periods to determine a champion. We'll have a flood between periods 2 and 3. With the puck in the corner, there is McGregor. She sends it down low. It'll be intercepted by Bree McPherson. She'll get it forward, and the Selects able to come out. Puck just in front of the players' benches. It goes back to Bree McPherson. McPherson will work it ahead into the Warrior zone. Sent down behind the net. Picked up that back there by the Warriors. Played ahead for Gavis. Gavis gets it in across the line, but it's turned over. Now they'll battle just inside the blue line. Coming back to pick up is Beeson. She gets it to the line and out. Taylor looking to play it back in. She does, but Beeson knocks it off of her stick. Taylor gets it back again, plays it back to the point for McLean, and now ahead into the Select zone yet again, but it'll be picked up there by Fraser. She gets it up to the line and out. 1.5 minutes gone here in the first period. Here's Fraser. Makes a move to get away from one check. Now makes the pass across for Griffin. Griffin working her way in. Has it knocked off her stick momentarily by Ogilvie, but gets it back. Then loses it to Monroe. Monroe not able to clear the zone, and it ends up on the stick of Ogilvie. She takes it behind the net, plays it ahead, comes to the line. There's a shot from Fraser. Save made by Sampson. Puck down into the corner. Just over 2 minutes gone here in the first period. Still no stoppages in play as of yet. We had a very quick pace to our first game this morning. We expect more of the same here in this game this morning as well. I almost said afternoon because it feels like we've been here that long already today. That combined with the loss of the hour last night makes for wondering who knows what and where and when as far as time of day and whatnot. Puck brought back by McDougall all the way in behind her own net. She'll wrap it around the boards, gets up to the line, held in there by Fraser. Now with it, Ogilvy, she plays it to the line, and it will get out just past McPherson. Sent down the ice, back to pick up for the Warriors. Played ahead to Gavis. She'll get it across there for Haas. Haas coming in, and Arsenault makes the save here with 3:15 gone in the period. McPherson now. She gets bumped off the puck. Taylor with a chance, and another nice save by Arsenault. That's going to be one of the key matchups in this game. Gabby Arsenault versus Onawen Sampson. Who's going to have a better game between the pipes for their respective team could very well be a big determining factor in who ends up carrying home the championship banner. Midget AA championship game will be going on starting in about 20 minutes over on the Bell Alliant sheet of ice. So if you are looking for that game, it will be played on the Bell Alliant sheet. Just pick the other stream that's available here on 360 Live, and you'll get access to all of the action from that rink. We will also do our best to keep you updated on what's going on in that game throughout the course of the morning. Puck goes down into the corner. It'll be picked up there by Thompson. She works it up the wall, plays it back to the line, done with the shot. That goes off the end boards, picked up by McNeil. McNeil has it knocked away from her, but coming over to get it is Thompson. Played back to the line. Another shot from Dunn. Now into the corner, McNeil again. She's surrounded by three Warriors, and getting the puck is Thompson. She comes out, brings it to the near side. Thompson immediately surrounded as well. You can see the Warriors very much swarming at the puck when they are on the defensive side in their own zone. Played to the line, held in by Dunn. She'll play it back to some empty space. Thompson works to get it low. It's intercepted and cleared down the ice. Icing is indicated and will be called, and we'll finally get our first stoppage in play, or our second stoppage in play, 4:46 into this first period. It's going to be quick, it's going to be fast, it's going to be very competitive here between these two teams this morning. They played a very close game just a little over 14 hours ago, and I'm sure a lot of that game is fresh in both teams' memories. The Warriors won it in overtime, and they were incredibly excited to have earned that victory. Selects will be looking for revenge, certainly, but here comes a chance for McLean, and she's going to get taken down, and that's going to lead to the first penalty of the game. They're going to call a slash on the Selects, and it looks like it's going to be Ellie Clark who's going to go off. So the first penalty of the game comes at 5:22 of the first period. Ellie Clark going off for the slash, and the Warriors will put their power play to work. With the puck, there is Taylor. Taylor holds, now plays it back to the line for McLean, back to Taylor again. Back to McLean. McLean tees it up, there's a shot, save, and cleared away from the area in front of the net by Bree McPherson, and then helping to get it out to center was Willa Evans. Evans, who scored the only goal for the Selects in that game last night, forechecking hard here on the penalty kill. Now Hawes helps break up the forecheck by getting the puck down into the Select zone. Played back to Taylor again. She'll skate it along the wall, down towards the corner. Now backing up, getting back to the line for Day. Day gives it near side to Gavis. Gavis with a shot, and that hits a body in front. Tried to make a return pass for Gavis, but that was broken up by Evans. Puck picked up again behind the net there by, I believe that is, that was Dixon. Now it comes to the line. Here's Day with a shot. That gets blocked in front by McEachern. Another shot blocked by McPherson. McEachern can't clear. Day with the shot. Knocked down in front. And what a save by Gabby Arsenault as she's able to stick the foot out on that one. Another shot looking for a deflection from Smolders, but that ends up getting deflected wide. Or Dixon, rather, was the one looking for the deflection. 18 seconds left in the power play. Another shot that gets blocked, and the Selects will get it clear down the ice and make wholesale changes with just 8 seconds left in the penalty to Ellie Clark. Here come the Lightning back up the ice. Bringing it up is the Warriors, bringing it back up the ice. Monroe had it knocked away from her, now picked up at center for the Selects. Coming in, taking the shot there was Beeson, and the save made by Anna Wen Simpson. My apologies for any mispronunciations on any names. I mean no disrespect when I get a name incorrect. Actually, was that Grace McNutt in the net there? Actually, now that I get a closer look, it is Grace McNutt who is the goaltender for the Force. So Grace McNutt getting the start, not Sampson. With the puck now, Fraser, her shot, can't get through. Another chance, save, rebound was loose, and not quite able to get her stick on it was McNeil. Comes to the line, shot taken there by Dunn. It's wrapped around the boards, comes up to Fraser, she'll play it down low. Warriors pick up, played around to the near side, and now McLean will carry it out. 6.5 to go, first period, still no score. Although both teams have had chances in this early going. There's a shot, blocker save off the shot from Thompson. She'll send it behind the net, comes out towards the front. McNutt will cover and hang on with 6:17 left to go, first period. Both goalies have had to come up pretty big here in the early going. A big kick save by Arsenault. Some big saves made as well by McNutt. Selects with some pressure in the offensive zone. Puck comes to the line. McPherson with the shot. Comes off the board. They score! I think it's going to be Beeson who gets the goal. We'll wait for confirmation to be sure, but it looked like she was the one who finished it off for the Selects as they get the early 1-0 lead. 8:58 time of the goal. Haas in there trying to argue something with the ref about that one, but it will go for naught. And the Selects will get the early lead. Bison indeed does get the goal. Bailey Griffin with the only assist on that one, so it's once again Madison Bison assisted by Bailey Griffin at 8:58 to give the Selects the early lead. Selects scored first in the game last night as well and carried that 1-0 lead for most of the game. In fact, they scored the first goal of the game just 23 seconds in and played with the lead most of the night. The Warriors tied it up late, sent it to overtime, and then won in that overtime session. In behind the net, played out towards the front, bouncing puck. There's a chance, it goes just wide. Now another chance, that's goes just through the crease and out to the near side. Picked up there by McDougall. She's trying to work herself free. McDougall will take it behind the net. Gets tangled up there, and the Selects create the turnover, but getting it back. The Warriors, they'll send it down the ice. That'll be an icing call with 4:49 left to go here in period number 1. And the Selects with that 1-0 lead off the goal from Madison Bisson. Thompson in to take the draw against, I think that's Monroe. It is indeed Monroe. Thompson won it back to Dunn. She played it over to the far wall. Warriors get possession. They send it down the ice. That's going to be yet another icing call against the Metro West Force Warriors. Metro West Force have been a force here this weekend. 3 teams in the Pee Wee AA division from the Metro West Force program. 2 teams here in the Bantam division, one of them making it to the championship game, the other one coming up just short. 1 Metro West Force team in the Atom division and one Metro West Force team in the Midget division. Here's a shot and a goal, and Metro West Force, the Warriors, Ellie McLean with the shot, gets over the shoulder of Gabby Arsenault, and it's 1-1. Ellie McLean with the goal ties it up at 10:47. So unlike yesterday, where the Selects played with the lead for most of the game, this time the tie is reformed rather quickly. The goal unassisted, so Ellie McLean unassisted at 10:47 ties up this game at 1 goal apiece. And we're back to square one. Played out towards the front of the net. That'll be cleared away. Off the boards and down the ice. Hustling to get back onto that puck is Day. She gets there just ahead of Clark, who was racing in. Now a pass up for Taylor. Taylor working her way down the right wing. Trying to cut around. Bree McPherson comes in, gets the shot away. Gabby Arsenault makes the save. McDougall at the point. Sends it towards the net. It was deflected by Smolders and then cleared away from the front. Now played around. McPherson up the wall. McDougall kicks it back into Taylor. Taylor trying to get her stick on it, but she was tied up, and it's played out to center. McDougall with 3 minutes left to go plays it across to Dixon. Up ahead into the select zone. McPherson gets the pass up for Bisson, but it's taken away from her by McGregor. Puck played in behind the net. McGregor picks it up there. She gets tangled up, and now past McDougall and down the length of the ice. 2:35 to go here in the first period. 1-1 the score. Battle along the near side wall. McDougall will get the puck. She's quickly closed down on by Griffin and by Greencorn. Griffin and Greencorn work the puck free. It ends up back underneath Griffin. Now it comes loose again, and the Warriors will come out. Here comes McDougall. McDougall cuts to the middle, takes the shot, and Arsenault makes the save, and the puck rolls to the corner. Dunn not able to clear the zone. McDougall with the shot. That gets blocked. Another shot also blocked. A third shot blocked, as these Selects showing that they're willing to get in front of pucks to help out their goaltender Gabby Arsenault. Dunn plays it around to Griffin. She gets it out. Long lead pass. Here comes a chance, and what a save made by McNutt on a chance for Willa Evans. And McNutt will hold on with 1:34 left to go here in the first period. Still tied up at 1. Meanwhile, next door, they're just getting ready to get the warm-up started for the game for the Midget AA Championship. And again, we will keep you updated on that game throughout the course of the morning. Here with the puck now, trying to work her way in was McNeil. She had it knocked off her stick. That's going to be an offside as McNeil had crossed into the zone, but had the puck knocked away. Off of the draw, Taylor works her way ahead, getting around McPherson down into the corner. McPherson tries to angle her into the boards. Taylor stays with it. Now it comes back to the point. Day, she'll send it back down low. Going after it was Haas, but getting there first was the select defender, LeBlanc. Now McPherson with the puck. She'll play it ahead for McDonald. McDonald out to center, has it knocked off her stick. Thompson will pick up in front of her own bench. Cross ice pass with 40 seconds left to go. That was broken up. Taylor now off the wall, out to center, picked up. And the Selects get it in deep with 29 seconds left in the period. Behind the net, Taylor being watched, and now the puck turned over as Clark was in there for checking. Now there's a chance, and McNutt makes the save and hangs on. 13.8 left to go first period. 1-1 the score. Goals coming from Madison Bisson and Ellie McLean. Face off to the left of goaltender Grace McNutt. Off of the draw, puck down into the corner. Dixon trying to tie it up there just to kill off the rest of this period. Clark trying to work the puck free, and it will be held there until the horn sounds for the end of period number 1. Tied up at 1 between the Selects and the Warriors. Pretty good first period for both teams. You would think the Warriors have to be happy with the fact that they're out shooting the hometown team 7-4 at this point. For the Selects, you got to figure that they are thrilled to have gotten that first goal and working to keep this crowd into it here. A very vocal crowd for the local team. This building last night was absolutely shaking for the Selects game against the Force, and then continued to shake as right after these two teams played, we had a major midget game between the Weeks and the South Shore Mustangs, game 3 of the best of 7 semifinal series. The Weeks ended up winning that game in overtime to take a 2-1 series lead in the best of 7. And you thought that the roof was going to come right off the building, the amount of noise that we had in here last night. And expect more of the same today, and then again tonight when game 4 of the series goes. Delayed offside. Smith didn't hear the call, kept forechecking, and so we're going to get the face-off moved all the way down the ice into the northern, or the Fundy Highland Subway Select Zone. 14:34 left to go, second period, tied up at a goal apiece. Draw won by the Warriors, back to Ogilvy, Her shot gets blocked, and the Selects get it out to center. Pass ahead for Griffin. It rolls past her, and it'll be picked up by Ogilvy. She plays it up the wall to the line, not out, held in there. Held in a second time by LeBlanc. Now trying to work it low is Griffin. Puck ends up with McLean. She fans on a clearing attempt, and it's taken down into the corner by Griffin. Also in there supporting is Marks. Griffin, Marks, and Evans, the forward unit out there right now for the Selects. Evans with the shot. That goes wide, comes all the way to the far boards, and it'll be picked up by Duck. Here comes Duck. She's got a player with her, McNevin. Duck with the shot, or that Smolders rather. Wrong Metro Force team number 12. Like I said, there were a grand total of 7 Metro West Force teams here, and after having broadcast 13 games involving those 7 teams, the rosters start to blend together. So again, I mean no disrespect when I get a name wrong. Face off in the select zone. Tried to play back to the point, but it ends up coming out. Boudreau chased it down, but she ended up losing it, and it's played back into the Warrior zone. Here comes Taylor now. Taylor getting away from McNeil. Taylor tried to play the puck across, but that was broken up by McEachern. Taylor after it in the corner. Sends it behind the net, picked up by Thompson. She gets the pass ahead for Fraser. Fraser works it up to Thompson. It's knocked away from her. McPherson now for Thompson. Thompson stops, turns, waits, makes a pass across to McNeil. McNeil with a shot. Save made by McNutt, and she'll hang on. 2:25 gone here in period number 2. Still tied up at 1. Both goals coming back in the first period. Face off to the left of Grace McNutt. Draw one back to McPherson. Her shot gets blocked, goes to the far wall. McDougall able to play it ahead, and it goes out to center. Back on it, McEachern. She'll get it up to Clark. Clark plays it forward. It ends up bouncing back to Clark and then gets away from her. McLean will take it back behind her own net. My apologies, that's McDougall. Now it gets to the line. McPherson holds it in, tries to play it down low. That gets broken up, and out comes McGregor. McGregor bringing it across the middle of the ice, then sends it down low. She'll peel off for a change while the Selects pick up and start to work their way out. That cross-ice pass goes off a body. Now it comes out as Smith gets it over to Clark. Clark gets knocked off her path, and we're going to get a slashing call against McDougall. 3:18 gone here in period number 2. And we'll get the first Fundy Highland Subway Select power play of the game as McDougall goes off for the slash. Puck fired down the length of the ice. Arsenault steers it towards the far corner. Fraser back to pick up there. Fraser gets it ahead for Smith. Smith up to Bisson. Bisson trying to play it back through, but getting her stick in the way was Duck, and it's sent back down into the Select zone. Quickly turned back up the other way as they try to catch the Selects on a change, but the penalty killer's able to get in, get themselves set up. Chance there for, that was Marks, but not able to get a real good shot away. Now with it Fraser plays it ahead. Bringing it in across the line was Marks, but one of her line mates in a step offside, so we'll get a stoppage. 1:06 left to go in the power play. 10:48 on the clock here in the second period. Off of the draw, played over to McNeil. She'll get the puck deep into the zone. At the wall now, McNeil gives it to Thompson. Thompson coming near side, picked up by LeBlanc. LeBlanc looking to go back door, but that gets broken up by Day and sent down the length of the ice. 40 seconds left to go in the power play for the Selects. McPherson picks up, or ends up overskating the puck. Pause right on her. Now Thompson makes a move as she comes out. 28 seconds left in the power play. Thompson down towards the corner. Tries to get it to the front of the net. Knocked away by Gavis. Gavis gets to it and plays it to the line. Held in by LeBlanc, but her D-to-D pass ends up going just off target and out to center. Dunn now dumps it back in, but that's going to be an icing call with just 4 seconds left in the Select power play and 9:46 left to go here in the second period. The midget game next door, also featuring a hometown team, the Fundy Highland Selects. They'll be taking on the Metro East Inferno for the Midget AA Championship, and we will keep you appraised of what's going on in that game once it gets started. They're just finishing up the warm-up there next door. Meanwhile here, we're tied at 1 with 9.5 minutes left to go in the second period. Back to even strength after the penalty to McDougall expired. Duck gets the puck into the zone. Dropped it to McGregor. Her shot goes wide. Now Fraser trying to get herself free. She's able to create space for herself. Then her pass goes off a stick. Gavis knocks it down. And now it'll be picked up and carried out by Marks. Marks takes it down into the corner. Tries to throw it to the front of the net. That's knocked away. Over to the far side corner. Pinching in Fraser. Out in front. And there's a shot by Greencorn. That goes off the outside of the net. To the line. Held in there by McEachern. In behind the net. Wrapped around to the far side. Taylor now. She gets her pass intended for Gavis. Gavis lost her footing for a moment. Now Dixon gets it over to the far side. And there to play it out and push the pile forward is Taylor. Down into the Select zone. Turned back up the other way. Here comes Clark. Clark gets it ahead for Bisson. She ends up losing the puck right at the blue line. Now it's played in. Bisson on it again. Gets it over for Smith. Smith plays it back towards the far side. Warriors get to it there. Not able to clear. Ogilvie. She can't get the puck away from Bisson. Now it's wrapped around to the near side. Shot taken, or at least attempted by Smith, but doesn't get through as there was too much traffic in the way. Now McPherson. Her shot. And McNutt able to watch that one all the way in. Makes the save and hangs on for the face-off. 7:29 left to go here in this second period. 1-1 the score. Selects and Warriors. Played back to LeBlanc. She plays it down, gets it right back again, fires the shot. That goes wide. Going after it at the far wall there was McDonald. She'll kick it down to the corner, get it back. Ends up tripping up Duck, and that'll be a penalty as soon as the Selects touch the puck. And we'll get The tripping call against Julia McDonald with 7:02 left here in the second period. Second power play of the game for the Metro West Force Warriors. Chance to take their first lead of this game. They never led in the game yesterday that they ended up winning 2-1. Trailed it for much of the game, scored late in the third period to tie it up, and then scored in overtime to earn the victory. Puck played to the line, held in there by McDougall. She gets it over to Gavis. Gavis drops it back to McDougall. McDougall fakes a shot, gives back to Gavis. Gavis was looking for Taylor, sneaking in from the point back door, but the pass gets knocked down. Now they battle in the corner. 1:12 left in the penalty. Warriors work it free, back to the line to McDougall. McDougall gives to Taylor. Taylor with a shot. Arsenault the save. Rebound. And Arsenault able to get the leg out for the second save there as well. McDougall gives to Taylor with the slap pass. Taylor couldn't take it cleanly, but chases it down in the corner behind the net. Reverses field. Now comes back to the near wall. Played it back to the line. McDougall, her shot goes wide into the corner. Gavis. 40 seconds left in the power play. McDougall now getting it back down low, but that's intercepted by McPherson, and she will send it down the ice. 28 seconds left in the power play. First one onto the puck is Evans. She plays it all the way back out. Dunn can't get a hold of it there. And now the Warriors at center ice. Here comes Monroe. Monroe with the draw pass for McGregor. McGregor plays it back to McLean. McLean with the shot. Arsenault steers that into the corner. In behind the net, McGregor. McGregor still on it. Back to the line for Boudreau. It's knocked off her stick, and out come the Selects. Overskating the puck, though, was Griffin. They could have had a 2-on-1 as we're back to 5-on-5, but Griffin overskated the puck just slightly. 4:45 to go, second period, tied up at a goal apiece. They are underway next door, Selects and Metro East Inferno, for the Midget AA championship game. Penalty coming up against the Selects again, as now we get the puck touched and they're going to call an interference. And it looks like it's going to be Sarah Fraser who goes off. 4:19 left to go here in the second period, and the Selects playing with fire a little bit here as they give the Warriors a third power play in this game. Puck intercepted by McPherson, and she'll fire it down the ice. It rolls right on to goaltender Grace McNutt. She steers it to the corner, and the aggressive forecheck of Evans. Evans plays the puck down into the corner, getting it behind the net. Dixon, and there you see the aggressive forecheck. This time it was Greencorn who was all the way below the goal line. The Warriors able to break it out. Stevens, she'll play it back to the line. McDougall back down to Stevens. That pass goes through her, and getting to it and getting it just out was McEachern. Good job by McDougall to knock it down, but not able to hold it onside. Now the Warriors come back in. Here's Gavis with a shot, and Arsenault the save. 1:04 left to go in the penalty. Taylor skates it down the wall. Was turning to make a pass back to Dixon, but Dixon had peeled off to go change, so she had to wait till McDougall got back in position. McDougall then made the pass to McLean as soon as she got it. Now McLean at the far wall, down to Gavis, back to McLean again. McLean cuts to the middle, takes a shot, save, and the rebound cleared away from the front of the net by McEachern. Back to the line again. Here's Taylor now. Face-off dot. Shot blocked by McPherson. Taylor gets it back, makes this pass, and the backhand shot up over the net. 20 seconds left in the penalty, and the Selects are able to clear it down. Hustling onto that puck is Evans. Evans with a shot, and the save made by McNutt. Now played to the line, held in there by LeBlanc. We're about to be back to 5-on-5, just 2 seconds left in the penalty. Stepping out of the box and getting the puck right away is Fraser. Sarah Fraser works it down below the goal line. Ends up losing it there to McLean. Now up the wall and out to center. Fraser picks up at her own blue line. Turns it back ahead for Dunn. Here comes Dunn coming in. And her shot goes just high and wide. Then a shot from Smith, and that goes wide. And the Warriors fire it down the ice. That'll be an icing call with 1:46 left to go in the second period. Meanwhile, they're about 5.5 minutes in next door, and the other local hometown team, the Fundy Highland Subway Selects Midget AAs, are still tied, looking for the first goal in that one against the Metro East Inferno. As mentioned, we will keep you up to date throughout this game as to how that one is going, because I know a lot of families have players involved in both games. There's a shot blocked. Dunn not able to clear. Dunn gets it back again. Now sends it around to the far side. Played off the wall by Clark, and she gets it ahead, and out come the Selects. Here's Smith. Her shot. Couldn't get a whole lot on that as Boudreau disrupted her stick, and the puck rolled softly into McNutt. She was able to make the save. 63 seconds left to go in the second period. 1-1 the score, as it has been since we had 4 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first period. Into the final minute, puck comes up the wall, gets to McDougall. She goes cross ice with it. Here comes Duck. Duck works her way in. McPherson slides back, and we're going to get a tripping penalty against McPherson. Third straight penalty taken by the Selects, fourth overall that they've taken in this game. And if the Warriors do not score in the next 42.2 seconds, they will carry that power play into the break and into the third period. Draw won by Thompson, back down below the goal line. Of course, having Bree McPherson in the penalty box, she's one of the better penalty killers for this Selects team. The team captain and solid defenseman. Here's Duck with the puck. Back to the line for Dixon. Her shot gets blocked. Following up, though, trying to get another shot away with Stevens. Now Duck in the corner. Plays it off the side of the net. 10 seconds left in the period. Dixon goes across to McLean. McLean plays it down into the corner. Dunn in there working against McDougall. And Dunn able to help run the clock out of time. So we will go into the third period tied up at 1. No scoring in that second period at all. Shots on goal after 30 minutes favor the Warriors 14-9, and the Warriors will have 1 minute and 18 seconds of power play time when we come back. We're going to take a break, come back, get you ready for the third period. You are watching 2020 Hockey Nova Scotia Female Provincial Championships, the Bantam AA game between the hometown Fundy Highland Subway Selects and the Metro West Force Warriors here on 360 Live, powered by Bell. Welcome back as we get ready for the start of the third period here. The Fundy Highland Subway Selects and the Metro West Force Warriors tied at a goal apiece, heading into the final 15-minute frame. Meanwhile, next door in the Midget AA Championship game, the Fundy Highland Subway Selects also playing in that one. They're also tied with the Metro East Inferno, still looking for the first goal in that one in the very early stages of the second period. "15 minutes on the clock to determine a provincial champion. If it's not enough, we will go to an overtime." The exact format of the overtime, to be honest, I'm not 100% sure. But I can tell you that right now, the big thing on the mind of the Selects is the next minute and 18 seconds where they have the rest of a penalty to Bree McPherson to kill off. McLean with the puck at the line. Takes it to the near side for Gavis. Gavis trying to work herself free from the check of Fraser. Plays it back to McLean. McLean now looking around. Takes it all the way to the far point. Sends it into the near corner. Fraser gets the puck, wraps it around. Dunn fans on a clearing attempt, and that'll allow Taylor to pick up the puck and set up office behind the net. Gives to Gavis. Gavis plays it back to the line for McLean. McLean over to Taylor again. Taylor takes a shot, save made by Arsenault. Fraser takes the rebound down below the goal line, wraps it around to the line now as Taylor played it once again to McLean. Haas with a shot, and Arsenault makes the save and hangs on. 13 seconds left in the penalty. 13:55 left to go here in period number 3. Up next on this sheet of ice, we'll have the Atom A Championship game between the Quad County Bulldogs and the Valley Wild. Again, that's at the Atom A level. That game scheduled for 12 noon. As we're back to 5-5, the Selects get the puck out to center. It's dumped right back in. Josie Dunn with it now. She'll send it back out to center. And in behind the defense, getting onto the puck is Smith. But McDougall able to chase her down. Smith throws it to the front of the net. Not able to get a shot away was Clark, but getting a shot from the point was McPherson. Now Clark sends it back down into the corner. First one there is McDougall. She wraps it around the boards. Selects create the turnover, but it bounces back to McDougall again. She has it knocked off her stick by McPherson. McDougall recovers, takes it behind the net, plays it up to Taylor. Taylor has it taken from her by McNeil, and then McNeil gets knocked down and the puck rolls back to Taylor. She'll bring it in, takes the shot, and that goes just wide. All the way around the boards to McLean. She'll send it down for Smolders. Smolders sends it behind the net. It rolls all the way around to that was Evans over there. Now played out towards the front. It gets all the way back to the line, and having to go back out to get it is Ogilvie. Ogilvie at her own line gets pushed in to the zone by Griffin. Now the puck settled by Smith. She'll fire it into the corner. Thompson overskates it, and it's picked up by Smolders. Smolders turns back, now plays it back below the line for McLean. McLean gets it ahead. That'll get past everybody down the ice, and we'll have an icing with 11:56 left to go here in the third period. 1-1 the score. Force and Selects. Next door, the Selects have just taken a lead against the Metro, or the Inferno have taken a lead, excuse me, against the Selects. So it's 1-0 Metro East in that one. Here, Metro West, Haas coming in, gets the shot away, goes off the side of the net, comes back to the line. McDougall fires it towards the net, knocked down by Dunn. Dunn able to get it out and down the ice. Slow enough that icing gets waved off. Going back to get it there and forcing the turnover was McDonald. And McDonald gets a real good shot away. McNutt able to cover up with 3:45 gone here in the third period. A grand total of 11 provincial championship banners will be handed out today here at the Wellness Center. We've done 2 of them already. 2 more games in progress, and then 7 more to go after that. 6 of them in total on this sheet of ice, 5 of them in total next door. Here on Championship Sunday of the 2020 Hockey Nova Scotia Female Championship Weekend. Metro West Force Warriors Fundy, Highland, Subway Selects tied at a goal apiece here in the third period. Puck at center ice, picked up by McEachern. She plays it across, intended for McPherson. It gets beyond her. McPherson has to go all the way down and pick it up below the goal line, trying to work her way out, but has the puck knocked off her stick. Now as they battle for it, Taylor sends it back to the corner. McPherson picks up. She'll bring it around the boards, plays it ahead, and out with it was Marks. She'll send it down the ice. Down into the corner. Trying to get it towards the front of the net was Smith, but it was cleared away. And now the Selects again create a turnover. Clark trying to center, goes off a skate. Picked up by Day. She tries to work it ahead. Now it comes towards the front of the net. McLean, but it's knocked away from her by Smith. Smith gets the puck, throws it through the top of the crease, comes all the way to the near side. Clark back to the line. Shot taken there. Puck is loose. After Dunn's shot was blocked, it was loose there for a moment. Fired down the ice, right onto Arsenault. Selects quickly turn it back up the other way. Bisson down into the corner, comes out with the puck. Loses it there to Stevens. Bisson then trips up Stevens, and we're going to get another Select penalty here. The Warriors will ice the puck. Looks like we're going to get 2 penalties actually. Tripping against Bisson and a body checking penalty against Stevens. So coincidental penalties coming at the 6:11 mark. And the face-off. Now they're going to talk about where the face-off should be. The Force Warriors did ice the puck. And because it is coincidental penalties, the penalties don't have an impact on where the face-off goes. The face-off will stay where it would be because of the icing inside the Warrior zone. Face-off ends up being picked up by Dixon. She gets it over to Duck. Ahead now for McGregor. McGregor into the select zone, down into the corner. McGregor plays it back to McDougall. McDougall shot comes all the way in. Arsenault able to bat that away to the corner. Thompson not able to clear the zone. Duck has it knocked off her stick, and now coming out with it is McNeil. McNeil cuts to the middle. McNeil! And McNutt able to kick that puck away, as McNeil never did get a really good shot on it. And a little slow to get up is McDougall. Looks like she is going to be able to get up under her own power, but she is a little slow to do so. Now getting a little bit of a help to her feet, but McDougall does get up and will make her way back down to the bench. Quick look over my shoulder at the scoreboard next door. 8:10 left to go, second period there. And the Inferno continue to lead 1-0. Here we've got 8:07 left to go. And the score is tied at 1. We're in the third period, which I have marked, correct? There's a chance. And the puck ends up going just a little bit wide. Off to the side of the net. Now it'll roll through to Hawes. Hawes has that go off a skate. Thompson with a wild swing of her stick away from the puck. With it, McLean. She comes in. Arsenault the save. And the very sure-handed Gabby Arsenault hanging on. So there's no rebound. 7:36 left to go, third period. 1-1. Selects and Warriors. Draw one by the Warriors. They've been very good in the face-off circle here this morning. Played around to the near side. McPherson there to get it. But a couple of Warriors right on her right away. Coming in to help out McPherson is Greencorn. Now it's played ahead. And the Selects get it out to center. Turned over quickly though to Boudreau. She gets it in across the line. Selects regain possession and play it down the ice. That's going to be an icing call with 7:04 now on the clock. The game this morning in the Adam AA division on this sheet of ice, where the Quad County West Islanders were able to defeat the Cape Breton Blizzard, was 1-1 until the Islanders scored just under 2 minutes left to go in the third period. Here it's 1-1. And the question that looms is, how much longer do we remain tied? When will we see the goal that could very well be the game winner? How much time will be remaining when it happens? And which team will be celebrating? Lots of questions still to be answered here at the Wellness Center. That's an icing against the Warriors. 6:27 left to go, third period. 1-1. The score continues to hold. Still 1-0 next door for the Inferno. Selects win the draw. Back to the line. There's a shot. It gets blocked. Puck comes right back to Fraser. She takes another shot. That doesn't get all the way through either. Finally, the puck rolls in onto McNutt, and she covers up and hangs on. 6:16 now on the clock. Another face-off to the left of McNutt. Won by the Selects. Back to the line. Fraser trying to get a shot through. It gets blocked there by Dixon. Or that was Gavis, rather. Now we're going to get a penalty. Head contact has been called. Gavis says, "Who, me?" And the referee nods. Yes, indeed, it is you. And so the Selects will go to the power play with 6:06 left to go here in the third period. Just their second power play of the game. And what a time for the Fundy Highland Subway Selects to get a chance with the extra attacker. If they can take advantage, this goal would obviously be huge. But McNeil, fans on a pass attempt. Duck able to come out with it. Duck works her way down, and she'll get tripped up by Dunn. And the power play, just like that, has expired because we'll play a minute and 37 of 4-on-4. And then the Warriors will go to an abbreviated power play of their own. This penalty coming at 9:17 of the third period as Josie Dunn tripped up Maggie Duck. Boudreau out at center ice, working her way back forward. It's into the zone. Thompson lobs it down the ice. I think she forgot that it was 4-on-4. That's going to be an icing call. 1:21 left to go in the 4-on-4. 5:27 left to go in regulation. Monroe in to take the face-off against Bisson. Won by Monroe, back to the line. Now Duck with the puck. She'll play it back to the line. Back down intended for Duck. That gets broken up, and it's played out to center. Hustling back to get on it is Boudreau. Boudreau turns, that was Monroe, rather, who turned to play it back forwards for Boudreau. Now Duck weaving her way up the ice. Here comes Duck, trying to cut to the middle and get a shot away. It gets blocked, and the puck will be picked up. Out come the Selects. 44 seconds of 4-on-4. Cutting to the outside, backhand shot. That comes all the way into the near wall. Picking up there is Smolders. She'll get it out to center and past McDonald. Julia McDonald able to slow it down enough that she got it and brought it back down, or sent it back down the rest of the ice. 21 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Here's Taylor with it now. She tries to make a pass, goes off a Select stick. Taylor finds it again, brings it in across the line herself. Works down to the far corner. Gets taken off the puck by Frazier. Frazier plays it up, knocked back down low by Dixon. Penalty to the Warriors has expired, so it's a Warrior power play. There's a shot. Arsenault the save. Getting to it is Frazier. She's able to get it out to center. 8 seconds left in the penalty. 3:50 left to go in the third period. Still the 1-1 scoreline we've had since way back in the late stages of the first. Dixon plays it ahead. We're back to 5-on-5. Safe to say that at this point, next goal wins. With it now, Dixon. She tries to clear it. That was knocked down by Smith. Around to the near side boards. Trying to work it out is McGregor. But it's knocked down, comes to the line. Trying to get it back in deep was Greencorn. She has it knocked away, and here comes McGregor. McGregor gets it across for Hawes. Hawes loses it to Bree McPherson. It's played back out to center. McPherson again at her own line. Kicks it forward a couple times. Now it's at her feet. She'll find it and play it back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc's pass a little bit too far for the intended target of Evans. And with 2:50 left to go in the third period, tied up at 1, the Warriors will get an offensive zone face-off. Next door, still a 1-0 scoreline favoring the Metro East Inferno. late stages of the second period there. Dunn gets it out to center for Smith. Smith working her way ahead, plays it forward, but Bisson couldn't keep her foot on the blue line, so we'll get an offside against the Selects. 2:32 to go in regulation. And I would say now it really is de facto overtime in this one. Selects Thompson, wins the draw, back to Fraser. Fraser plays it ahead. McNeil gets it out to center, knocked down there, brought in by Boudreau. Boudreau will send it into the corner. Haas gets to it behind the net. Tries to center it. It comes up to Taylor. Taylor with the shot. And that gets fired wide. Back out to center. Just over 2 minutes left to go, third period. Gavis has it roll off her stick. Haas will pick it up. Brings it in across the line. Loses it there. Picked up instead by Thompson. She gets it ahead. McNeil. McNeil with a shot. And what a save by McNutt. McNutt coming up huge with the save. With 1:43 left to go in regulation. And there's a chance. Shot goes over the crossbar into the glass. Now Taylor. She'll come out the other way. Taylor working her way ahead into the select zone. Down into the corner. Behind the net. Comes back out. Arsenault able to keep the door closed as the wraparound attempt is denied. 1:24 left in I just about said in overtime, but we're not there yet. Not really anyway. We're still in the third period, but it might as well be overtime. Puck played to the line. That'll be sent down below the goal line. 76 seconds on the clock. Tied up at 1. Bantam AA Championship banner on the line. Played out. Here comes Smith. Smith cutting to the middle. But the puck rolled just far enough away from her that the combination of Day and McLean could knock it away. Now McGregor not able to clear the zone. Into the final minute. Here comes Stevens with the puck. Stevens can't get her shot through. Now down into the corner. Picking it up there is Greencorn. Greencorn reverses field. Sees that she had Smolders in her way, so changed directions again. Now the puck knocked to the side of the net, and not taking any chances whatsoever is goaltender Gabby Arsenault. 31.3 left to go, third period. 1-1 Selects and Warriors. Monroe taking the draw against Thompson. Thompson wins it down to Fraser. Fraser changing directions, trying to get away from the forecheck. Changes directions again. Now plays the puck. It goes off of Smolders. And then it's lost to Hawes. She fires it just wide. 15 seconds left in the period. Now the Select's able to come out. The pass too far for McNeil. The return pass, though, by the Warriors intercepted. There's a shot. And that one steered aside by McNutt. And we are going to overtime. We're going to go to a 2-minute break and then a 5-minute 5-on-5. As I see we've got Hockey Nova Scotia officials right down there in the booth to talk over the process, and it looks like the Selects are going to get a power play to start this overtime. And that's going to be a huge call. A penalty right at the 15-minute mark of the third period will give the Selects the power play. Their third power play of the game. I believe it was Claire Dixon who went across. We'll see the penalty get posted in a minute. Don't know what else to say at this point. You can throw all analysis out the window. You can throw all the cliches up. Who wants it more? All of the cliches about who gets the bounce. All the cliches. We talked in the opening about the goaltending battle between Arsenault and McNutt. That certainly has come to fruition as both goalies have played an incredible game. Selects on the power play to start this overtime. The slashing penalty taken by Dixon right at the end of the period. Dunn not able to get onto the puck. Has to chase it out at center, gives it over to McPherson. Here's Bree McPherson in across the line. McPherson takes it down to the corner, tries to make a centering pass, broken up by Day. Now the puck to McNeil. McNeil trying to center it. That's intercepted by Duck. Duck looking to come out. She gets tripped up by Thompson. Warrior fans looking for a penalty. They're not going to get one. McNeil with a shot. That goes wide. Off the end boards. Picked up by Thompson. She'll play it back to the line. Dunn with the shot. Save. Rebound. And it's cleared away from the front of the net. A big play there by McLean. 52 seconds left in the power play. Thompson brings it to the near corner. Tried to drop it to McNeil. But comes to the front of the net. And covering up is McNutt. And she'll hang on for a face-off. 44 seconds left in the power play. 3:44 left to go in overtime. What happens if we're still tied after this? I don't know, but I think we go to the shootout. Perhaps. Or the Warriors are short a player. There we go. Taylor going to go out there now. Draw. Greencorn wins back to Bisson. She gets it to Fraser. That shot sneaks through, and McNutt makes the save. 34 seconds left in the extra period. Fire down the ice. Bounces off the end boards. Arsenault sets it up there for Fraser. Fraser nearly has a big tumble, but gets the puck to Smith. Ahead now for Bisson. Bisson's pass deflected by Greencorn. Turned over at the blue line. Now Taylor with it. She'll lob it in. Off the end boards. 3 minutes left in overtime. Played around to the near side. McDonald gets it out to center. McDougall will play it across for Boudreau. Boudreau back in to the select zone. That pass broken up by Greencorn. Now McDougall. She can't get her pass through. And the puck chopped to the near wall. Down into the corner, McGregor. Working up the wall. McGregor loses it. Smith plays it off the end boards. Now battle in the far corner. and getting the puck, LeBlanc. LeBlanc will send it around to the near side for Fraser. Fraser, though, being bothered by Monroe. Monroe will send it behind the net. It's picked up there by Greencorn. She'll wrap it around to the near side. Out to center by Bisson. McDougall there to pick up. 2 minutes left in overtime. Played down. Haas. There's a shot. The save. It goes in. They score! And the Warriors are provincial champions. Gabby Arsenault got a piece of the puck, but it went up over her head. The selects are trying to argue that the net was dislodged before the puck went in. I don't think they're going to win their case. The officials talked it over, and it seems we've got a good goal. The local girls come oh so close. But your champions for the province of Nova Scotia in 2020 at the Bantam AA level will be the Metro West Force Warriors. We'll have the presentation of the players of the game and the medals, and then we'll step aside and start getting ready for the 12 o'clock Atom A final. And I'm going to send things downstairs for those post-game presentations.
Number 11, Fundy, Number 12, Rachel Person. 14, Lauren Smith. 15, Jody Dunn. Number 16, Madison Pinhall. Number 17, Brooke Thompson. Assistant coaches Jake Neal, Tanya McDonald, manager Sean, and head coach James Long. And short, number 31, Gary Arsenal. And now, the presentation of the gold medal, the Bantam West Florida Warrior. Number 3, Hannah McGregor. Number 5, Candace Hall. Number 5, Celia Couture. 6, Brianna Day. 7, Alec McLean. Number 8, Madison Purdue. Number 9, Claire Monroe. Number 10, Manny Dock. Number 11, Georgia Stevens. Number 12, Abigail Simone. 14, Blair Preston. 15, Samantha Taylor. Number 16, Tatum Olivia. 18, Georgia Gabbard. 19, Clara Dixon. Number 20, Grace McDonald. Assistant coach, Tom Duck, Richard Wilson, Janice McLean, manager, Ross Downford, and head coach, Bruce McGregor.
right, that's going to wrap it up here from the Bantam AA Championship game. We'll be back with you in about 20 minutes for the Atom A Championship featuring the Bulldogs from Quad Counties based out of Antigonish area and the Valley Wild. Until then, this is Michael Petter saying may your skates always be sharp, may your shots always hit the top shelf. Thanks for watching. We'll be back in about 20 minutes.